Good morning from the wilds of Cheongju, the capital of Cheongbukdo province here in the hinterlands of South Korea. Now, Cheongju is located next to Cheongju. They're both cities of similar size with names that only differ from one vowel sound. So leave it to Korea to make things a bit complicated. But this is a kind of a cool town. It's a university town. Cheongbuk National University is right here. So you got a bit of old school with a bit of university culture. And they also have a dish, which is a beloved dish throughout the country, which is one of my favorite things to eat in Korea, called Hangover, which is pork spine hangover soup. And as I had a whiff of the barmaid's apron last night, I think maybe that today I need to seek out what may be considered the best Hangover in the city. Now, of course, it was recommended to me by my bartender, so I think I can trust his words, because when you're traveling, the best concierges are taxi drivers and bartenders. They'll tell you where the good stuff is. So I decided to walk from where my hotel is, which is kind of the outskirts of town, to downtown to find this hidden gem, or it might be a famous gem. Let's see what's in store. Well, Cheongju's a little confusing because from where I'm staying out by the university to downtown, it's really far. It's like 6 or 7 kilometers. And unlike Daejeon, which is totally flat where you could see all the city, there's all these little knobby hills between the U district and downtown. So the roads go through them or over them or around them. So I got turned around like 3 times. I got seriously lost, but I finally got here to downtown Cheongju and our Hangover spot. Looks like I'm the only customer. It is a little early, so let's get in there and see what they're serving up. 명륜 등심 해장국. Well, that was interesting. I ended up not videoing in the restaurant because I didn't really get welcome vibes when I walked in. In fact, I was the first customer. And when I walked in, it was just the old guy, the owner, and his wife in the kitchen. And I greeted him. 안녕하세요. And he just stared at me. Sometimes you get that in Korea. That's like when old people, I don't know if they're trying to be rude or if they're not processing that a foreigner is in their orbit, but sometimes you give a greeting and you just get a cold stare back, which I perceive as kind of hostile. I'll admit. That tells me I don't really want you around. So then I asked him, "Are you open?" in Korean, and he grunted, "Yeah." So I took a seat. And before I knew it, the soup came out. Hangover, which is pieces of pork spine in a rich broth. And the old lady making the soup in the kitchen kind of peered out at me, and she didn't give me a smile either. So the vibes were not good. And I almost wanted to walk because I felt so unwelcome. But then I had the fucking soup. It was transcendent. It was probably the best bowl of Hangover I've ever had. Hangover, of course, means hangover soup. Haejang means cure for a hangover in Korean. And yeah, any sort of bit of hangover I once had is now gone. And even though they were rude to me, when I paid the guy, no thank you, nothing, just a grunt. And he did greet and say thank you to some of the Korean patrons who came in. So he was obviously not a talkative guy, but he did treat the Koreans differently than he treated me. I saw it. I may have gotten racisted. Oh my God, the white man got racisted. It happens sometimes. Some of the old people don't really like foreigners. They're kind of grumpy old racists. But man, when the soup is that fucking good, you can be racist to me. It's okay. I love you, Cheongju.